Hello and welcome to a new review today. Today I'm going to showcase a team around Slurpuff. Slurpuff is like a new Pokemon that got introduced in the last event, and now it's like the first time we can actually use it in Great League, which is kind of nice, so I kind of wanted to showcase that today. And Slurpuff is like kind of interesting. Of course, it uses Charm as a quick move, which is like always strong, but Slurpuff basically has the really cool charge moves here with Energy Ball and Flamethrower, which gives it a lot of coverage against the meta. So if you can load up to them, you basically always get a shield or a lot of damage against opponents, which is like really cool. And we are pairing this Slurpuff with Deoxys Defense Save Swap and the Medicham in the back. I wouldn't say this is like the best team. I still gained 150 points I think today. I went 5-0 and 2 times 4-1. I think 1 time 3-2 and 1-2-3, which is fine, which I think is really cool. And like it's definitely had like a lot of success with this team, but still there is like some flaws with this team. For example, like if you face a Talonflame lead, it's really difficult to deal with that. If you face like a little Marek, it's kind of difficult to deal with that. Like there are like some Pokemon that are just like really hard to deal with, which is, I mean, it's okay. Every team basically has some flaw, and like the best teams always have like some kind of weakness, but it's like important that the weakness is like only like 1-2 Pokemon that you barely see in the meta right now anyway, so you don't really have to care about that much. But yeah, here we have some more games with Slurpuff. Slurpuff is actually kind of bulky, I would say. It's actually like impressed me a bit. Like it's really bulky. It's like really solid Charmer. I think the best coverage out of all Charmers, I guess. Like maybe 8 hits is better, but I mean, you know, get to the quick move, to the charge move faster. But like otherwise, like the coverage is just so insane for the Slurpuff. Having access to Flamethrower and Energy Ball is just like so nice. And yeah. We have like 2 Pokemon with counter in the back because Slurpuff doesn't really want to face a Bastion or G-Fisk, and I kind of want to have 2 answers for that. And especially Deoxys Defense with like Energy Lead is just really good. The other thing I thought about with this team is that if you swap into your Deoxys Defense, you're gonna get out the Sableye, which is like one of the hardest counter to the Medicham, so then you can kill that with the Slurpuff and you should be fine. So there was like another third presser there, but yeah. Here we have Talonflame against us, but we still have our Deoxys Defense, and Deoxys Defense has Rock Slide for this case, and you definitely need Rock Slide with this team, and we're gonna be able to KO this Talonflame here, because we didn't face the lead. The lead is like the problem with this. I guess Save Swap be a final of Deoxys Defense because we win this matchup. Another Medicham lead, like we saw a lot of Medicham leads, and now we see like the Lickitung swip in here, and like I can kind of expect what he has in the back because hey, I made maybe a video about Medicham, Lickitung, and Bastion, which like, oh, did you see the lag there? Like a lag like crazy there. Which is like a really common team now, which is like I heard a lot of people getting to legend with that, and like really cool that a lot of people adapt to that. I mean, it's not like the most crazy team that other people can like think about this team or anything like that. I was like the first person who like showcased that, but it's definitely nothing really crazy special here. But yeah, he has a Bastion in the back. We have our Deoxys Defense still, and you see like how much the counter damage does. And we can actually like, go for the Rock Slide and get some shields against them as well. It doesn't even matter if we're gonna win this matchup or not, because we get them so low with the counter damage anyway, so doesn't really matter. We got like shields here, and yeah, this team is like such a common team that you can kind of expect having that thing in the back, but it's like nice to have like 2 answers in the back. This team really struggles though with teams like Stunfisk, Double Flyer, which you see a lot. Even though like if you play it right, Deoxys Defense has some play to like flip some matchups. But like we have of course like 2 Pokemon in the back that don't really want to see Flyer, and we have like a lead that does not want to see Stunfisk, so it's like always kind of difficult like this. But other than that, it's kind of nice. Here we see a Stunfisk lead. I just go into my Deoxys Defense. Here I would like shield the first move because nearly no one goes for Rock Slide. I think I haven't seen someone going for Rock Slide in the first thing there. And here goes into Superior. I think I actually make a mistake here. I think I go for the second Psycho Boost not directly, and that's why I don't get to the move at all, which was really stupid on my part. here I think I went for one more counter, but he went CMP against me. And yeah, if I just went for the Psycho Boost immediately, I would have either KO'd him or got a shield, which is like super unlucky. Actually goes for a Leaf Tornado. Now we can at least get some fun with Machan. We know that he has the other thing there in the back, what's it called? The Stunfisk, but now we have like the Pelipper against us, and yeah, if we went for the other move there, we would have been actually in a good spot here. No, we basically have no way to win this anymore, I think. It's just like super unlucky for us. Like if we just went for the Psycho Boost immediately, we would have got the shield, and now we basically have a really uphill battle here. Is there anything we can do? I don't really think so, but we have to see. We can go for the farm down here. We can go for the power punch. We have to bait him here. He gets an extra move in, which is unlucky. We get one of his shields, but no, basically, I don't know. We have to hope that he does not shield this, and maybe we can do something, but he does shield this, and we actually get to the Psychic here. In the Psychic KO, we have like a +1 Psychic here, and it actually does. We're actually gonna win this game here. I actually knew that. I just wanted to troll you, but hey. It's just like baiting is like really important most of the time. Here we have Lantern. Actually, what I should do here is try to catch a Thunderbolt on my Deoxys. He saw me just there trying to swap out, but didn't really work out. So it's fine. We still get to the Energy Ball, I think. Here we survive one Thunderbolt. We don't have to shield twice, and we can get our shield back. He actually goes into Night Hits. I go for the Flamethrower because Flamethrower does like super effective damage here. I don't know if my opponent knows that, but he actually shields, which is the right play here, and we can just go straight for the Rock Slide, which KOs the Ninetales. I actually shoot the first one because maybe it's Dazzling Gleam, but hey, he goes for another move. We can farm up a bit extra, and I'm happy to get rid of this Ninetales because it's like kind of a threat for our Medicham in the back. The Rock Slide does super effective damage here. Yeah, okay. Let's go through. I can go for another Rock Slide against the Lantern here now. I actually hope that he shields that. He shields it, so if we go into our Slurpuff, I don't know if that was the right play, but actually at least we get like the Bombers Blow to half health. We still have our Medicham. We can get to like Power Punch against this thing here, but we actually see Peter here, I think. Yep, and it's not looking too great. I mean, the Lantern can spark us down, so he has to throw against us, and we still get some damage against him. He throws nearly immediately, so I know that we are most likely going to get to a Psycho Boost before he gets to another move. And we get there, and that's a good game. That is a good game. Now, into the next match, we have... Oh, Saber Elite, really good for us. But he goes into Ninetales. I don't know why I stayed in foot that long. That was not necessary at all. Like, I should have went straight into my Deoxys defense, because I think counter damage plus the Rock Slide is enough. This is a Charmer, wasn't that powders? No, okay, let it go, that's fine for me anyway. So now we can realign our Pokemon. I hope they can't farm me all the way down with the Sableye. But we have to see. Oh, he got an extra move through, which is like really unlucky for us, but we will see if we can actually maybe get to another move. We don't, so he can farm us down. We have to shield here because it might be a return. It is a return, and he has an Empoleon in the back, which is like so lucky for us. Isn't that a team that Bionic also defeated? No, I think that was a different team. Like Empoleon kind of got like more people to like that thing now right now in the Red League. I don't know why, but I don't think it's good to be honest. But hey, if people like using that, why not? Here we just go for the Power Punch. I don't know why. I actually should have just countered him down there. And then he's in 2 Charm range, and we're gonna win this game. Really close game though. Good game to my opponent. If he baited me with the foul play, he would have won. Next opponent, Talonflame lead. I just go into my Deoxys defense, hope that I can bluff something. He has Sableye lead. Switch in, like, this game is over. Like, it's just hard counter, sadly. This thing happens, like, you can't face... Like, there are like some teams that are just like completely hard counters you. That's fine. It's just how the game works. People say it's algorithm or whatever. It's just like, of course, there are some people who are on a completely counter team to yours. It's just like how the game works, how the life works. It's just like how it is. It's nothing special. I think I actually make a mistake later on here. I should just go straight for the... yeah, he gets an extra move in there, which, I mean, it should happen, but I don't know. I I should have like farmed out over with 2 moves there, which is our first mistake. And I actually maybe could have won them. I have to double shield here. I can go for another power punch here. Yeah, I should have went for the power punch actually after the first 2, and then my counter might have actually been enough. And you see in the back that he has a Credilli. And it would have been actually close, I think, if... Yeah, I think it would have been actually close if I went for the for 2 extra moves in the first flame charge, and then we went for the power punch earlier. I think I would have been able to KO the Talonflame and the Credilli and maybe actually get to the Psychic then before him, because I had some stored energy then. So I might have been actually able to win the game if I played that correct, but I didn't. So that's my own fault, and that's totally okay. So next opponent, he has Zumro against us. Zumro of course not really good to deal with our team. We don't have like Thunderbolt here. But people might expect us to run a Thunderbolt, so we're just gonna go for the Rock Slide. And my opponent shields, which is fine. Now I go for another Rock Slide, and now I can go for a Psycho Boost because it still does a ton of damage. I think my opponent still has to throw a charge move. Or can he bubble us all the way down? I don't know. Can go for another Psycho Boost. And he swaps out into the A-Tails, which is interesting. Oh yeah, we had also some lag in the beginning there with the A-Tails against the Slurpuff. Sadly, I don't get to the move here. But we can still tank that, and maybe we can farm all the way down, but he actually gets to another move. We have to shield if it's play rough. We're kind of in a bad spot, so we have to farm all the way down. And we have a Politoad against us, and we have to basically, I don't know, hope they shield here. He does not shield. I'm just gonna go straight to the Psychic and hope that this is gonna be able to KO him, but he actually does not shield here again, and we actually have now the chance to farm him down. I don't know what my opponent did there, like, you know, you still have a shield. I don't bait you twice there, but hey, good game to my opponent. Kinda lost in the game here. Another Magic lead. See a lot of Magic leads right now. And we have Stunfisk switch on, which kinda tells me that he might have Bastion on the back. I don't know, I played this game like at the middle of the night, so I don't know if it's actually Bastion in the back, but there's like a team that's really common, which is yeah, Magic, Stunfisk, Bastion, double tank line. Really common team. So here we go into our Magic. Can farm him down, and we can go for some Psychics against his Magic. Do you think he gets to an Ice Punch here or something? What is he doing? He goes for a Power Punch, so we can go for another Psychic and KO him. And actually go into our... because I expect like the Bastion in the back, I don't really want to give up like a shield here, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't want to give up a shield here. I know that he is like kind of low. Psychic actually survived it, and it's actually Bastion in the back. Knowing your opponent's team, like based on the comp you saw before, is like really important. And now we have like counter hit damage here. We can survive one move here. And we can just throw like rock slides against him. Try to farm down afterwards and try to get to 2 Psycho Boost against the Medicham, and then we can win this game. Just have to shield here once, and I think we are fine. So good game to my opponent there. It's just really important that you kind of understand what your opponent might have in the back based on the team comp you saw before, which is common in the meta. That's like a really common team, so good game there. And I think we have one more battle left after this, so I really like this team though, even though it has like some weaknesses like Talonflame for example, but you can still deal with it. So here we have a Zumero lead, also very interesting. I don't know if we can win this. I think I always like go for one shield, then try to catch the Hydro Pump on my other thing after I went for one Energy Ball, which gets the shield or KOs the Azumarill. I think you win this on 2 shield. I think you can farm down the Azumarill completely here if he goes straight for Hydro Pump twice. Yeah, try to catch, which didn't work out. He goes into Umbreon, and we're in a really bad spot right now. But at least we can still do some damage against the Umbreon here. And we can get to another Rock Slide most likely. But the Azumarill still has the move stone, which is like super unlucky for us. That's like really annoying. But we can go for the Rock Slide here. I actually don't know if I do I shield this? No, I don't. Okay, there was one game I think where I shielded my Darkness defense and I won because of that. Maybe I should have done that as well. He has like already 2 moves, goes for another foul play, which does not do anything against us, and we can farm him all the way down. But he still has the Azumarill healthy, and he has a Venus on the back, and it's not looking too good here. I think we're gonna lose the last match here, unless he let something go. which I don't think is going to happen, but good game to my opponent here. I really like this team. I really like Slurpuff as well, just because of the cool coverage it has now, and it's really bulky, so definitely a Charmer you might want to invest in. And yeah, that's basically it for the video, and I hope I see you for the next video. I might like showcase the Talonflame team tomorrow. I thought about that. We have to see. But yeah, see you next time.